Thank you for being here, and thank you to the Ruizes for joining us. Shenandoahs, thank you, and of course, Jen Falso and all of our volunteers for being a part of this wonderful evening. So thank you, everyone. How Sheila and I work is she'll bring in a message if you've listened to our radio show, and I am supposed to interpret that and help you break it down into practical steps, help you integrate it into your everyday life. And what I heard from you was, let's bring heaven to earth. Who wants their dreams to be a part of their reality? Anybody? And I think there's a lot of you that's already happening for. That's right. You guys are so beautiful. Thank you for being here. So this morning, as I was sitting outside, and it was sunny at that moment, there was no rain. I think Don Jose brought the rain. There was no rain at the time, and I heard the birds chirping, and I was sitting outside by myself in beautiful weather this morning. And I was thinking, and if you've read my book, Creating Your Heaven on Earth, I talk about cardinals. And apparently, you guys have a lot of cardinals here, which is wonderful. But cardinals are very symbolic to my family. And what they mean is they're a reminder from Creator, from God, or from Spirit, whatever you want to call it. They're a reminder that they've got it. Creator's got it. It's in the bag. We are heard. We are listened to. I was sitting there, and I was thinking, man, there's a bird bath right there. That would be so neat if 2 cardinals just landed in that bird bath. Before that thought went through my mind, 2 cardinals, male and female, landed in that bird bath. If we knew how powerful we are to have a thought, and it happened before the thought is finished, then we would all be doing exactly what we were meant to do right now. We all have something to give the world, something magnificent, something powerful. And it doesn't matter if it's being a garbage man. It doesn't matter if it's changing the world in some huge way. That's not important. What's important is that you live the life that you're meant to live, that you find that purpose within you and know that that heaven that's inside of you, it can be outside of you. It's our responsibility to carry the vision, to hold the vision in our heart and allow God, allow Creator to say, I've got it. This is mine. I've got the details for you. So when I was sitting there this morning thinking, I wonder what I'm going to say tonight. Should I plan? And then these birds, these red birds swoop, and they land in the bird bath, and God's like, Meagan, this is mine. I've got this. I'll tell you what to say. So it's about getting to a place within ourselves where we allow that to happen. Nurture yourself. Do the things you love to do. It doesn't matter what they are. What makes you happy? What makes you soar? What makes you feel fantastic? If you can find that place or that thing, if it's riding a bike, listening to music, meditation, prayer, playing soccer, doesn't matter what that thing is. Go to it when it gets tough. One thing that I've learned in this last year is it can always be easier. It can always be easier. It doesn't have to be a struggle. We push and we push and we push. We want to struggle, we want to struggle, we want to struggle because it's so what we're used to, right? I'll raise your hand. Come on, give me some credit here. We like to push, we like to control, but we don't have to. It doesn't have to be tough. It doesn't have to be tough. That doesn't mean that we don't have emotions. That doesn't mean that we don't have things to feel. All it means is that it can be easier. So this morning, as I go back to the birds, so I was sitting there and being in the moment and knowing that my power is your power. think about our power, what that means. We all, if we come together, and this is what I got from Sheila too, when we come together, if you're living your purpose, I'm living my purpose. You're living your purpose. All the way in the back, you're living your purpose. You're all living from passion. And we brought it together. What would we create? Could you imagine? The change would shift so quickly just from the people in this room that we would be completely blown away.